Alright guys, I'm back with my review of MTV's The Challenge Rivals 2, episode 11 I believe, Final Destination. And this one starts off with the Women's Jungle Challenge from last week. We didn't get to see the actual challenge. So this week the show starts off with Demon and Nisa versus Camilla and Jimmy. They got to play that game where you cut the ropes. You have to hang upside down, cut the ropes, and drop the other team into the water. And Diem immediately freaks out. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. So she's already panicking. Camilla and Jimmy win. Diem and Anissa have to go home. So now we have the 6 final teams set. And everybody's going to win money. Third place gets $15,000 to split. Second place is $30,000, and first place is like $150,000 or something like that. So everybody's excited. They're looking forward to the final, and then TJ says it's going to be in Tokyo. So now everybody's freaking out. They're like, oh my god, we get to leave Thailand. It's going to be in a city. Anyone can win. It's probably going to be a scavenger hunt. Some teams weren't happy about this, like Wes and CT felt that if anyone can win, it's not really fair when we've trained and worked so hard to be here, and now anybody can just get it. But they get in the van to head to the final challenge. They're going to get on a plane and fly to Tokyo. And on the way, they get hijacked by a pack of ninjas. And they zip tie their hands, put bags over their heads, and they carry them off the van. And we see one of the ninjas is TJ. And he says that he swerved him. It was a huge trick. And this is the final challenge. It's going to be in Thailand. And you have to swim a mile or something. Get on the beach. Put together a puzzle. Unlock a kayak. And then paddle to his super yacht. And this is only the first part of the final challenge. So you have 6 teams left. And whoever comes in third place for the guys and the girls is gone. They don't get to see the rest of the final challenge. So the stakes are very high here. Nobody can get third place or they're instantly done. I can't remember this happening before in a final challenge, but I like the twist here. So they start the final challenge, and Cook and Cara Maria are really afraid of this because Cara Maria is just a bad swimmer. This is the last thing she wanted to do, was have to swim. So for the girls, Cook and Cara Maria are in the last place. They get to the beach last. Paul and Emily, Camilla and Jimmy are all trying to put together their puzzles. However, Cook and Cara Maria actually put together the puzzle first. They get on the kayak. They make it to the super yacht. They're safe. They're going to the final. And I guess they've instantly won $30,000 because they're automatically going to be in at least second place. And then Paul and Emily make it, so Camilla and Jimmy have to go home. They get to split $15,000, but still, they don't even get to see the rest of the challenge. So that's what happens with the girls. Then for the guys, Wes and CT complete the puzzle first. They make it to the super yacht. I was very happy about this. They're a great team. I hope they win the whole fucking thing. So they make it to the super yacht. Johnny, Frank, and Jordan and Marlon just can't put together the puzzle. And you only have an hour, so they pretty much just gave up. And Jordan and Marlon are thinking, okay, as soon as the time runs out, we can grab our key, unlock the kayak, and it'll be a kayak race to the super yacht. But what they didn't realize is because Johnny and Frank made it to the beach first, they have more time. Almost a full minute to get to the super yacht before Jordan and Marlon can even unlock their kayak. But it still comes down to a kayak race. Both teams are trying to make it to the super yacht. You would assume Johnny and Frank have this in the bag, but it says to be continued. And the only thing you see is all the people on the super yacht, CT West, Paula, Emily, everybody's freaking out like, oh my god, I can't believe this. And we see one of the kayaks actually flips over. I am hoping it's Johnny and Frank's kayak. At this point, I really don't care because I want Wes and CT to win, but I would like it to be up against Jordan and Marlon rather than see Johnny and Frank in the final. So I'm hoping their kayak flipped, but I honestly would not be surprised if Johnny and Frank make it to the super yacht and it was Jordan and Marlon, and they're just trying to build suspense up. But yeah, that was pretty much it. We have to wait until next week for the final episode to actually see the final challenge here. And one last thing, they showed after this episode the shit they should have shown. And this is like interviews and stuff that happened while they were in the house, like pranks on each other, things like that. It was really just a very simple show, just behind the scenes stuff. However, a lot of this was shit they did show, and you could tell they brought in the stars for this. For the little interviews, they brought the stars. It was Johnny, Frank, CT West, all the big name people, Diem, Paula, Emily. And you could tell it wasn't just how far you made it in the game, because they didn't have Anastasia or any of those people. But they did have Zach, however they didn't have Trey. So you can tell they really just tried to bring in the big name players who fans really like on the show for the shit they should have shown episode. But yeah, just wanted to give my thoughts on that real quick. It was okay. Like I said, a lot of it was stuff they did show. But anyways, that's my review of the episode this week. I hope you guys liked the video. Really looking forward to the final challenge. Leave your thoughts on this episode in the comments, and thanks for watching.